Okay, so while we load this, I'm on original hardware. Um, a couple things need to be gone over. Whenever I spectate you guys, I notice a lot of flaws in y'all's gameplay. Y'all aren't ranking up, and the reason y'all aren't ranking up is y'all aren't getting better. But that's because there's nobody to show y'all how to get better. And I hopefully want to show y'all, how to change your game style. So, let's go to System Link. Best way to start this, go to Lockout, change rules, Juggernaut, let's do RRX. Fuck, I need a controller now. Dang it. We'll do this. Oh, it's not plugged in. Okay. So we'll do Stormy V3. Okay. Alright. So to start out, one of the first ways to get better, you should try this in a custom game. Split screen will mess with your FOV. So if you have a buddy to practice this with in game, do it. Do I have drift? Why is this shit? Yeah, I think I have drift. Anyway, what I noticed a lot of you guys doing is, unfortunately, these games start out as SMGs. What you gotta do is you gotta find a precision weapon. On Lockout, you have a spawn, snipe over there. A lot of the times you'll spawn either blue or you'll spawn here. And that's basically the best way. The best spawn. Because you can launch snipe towards you. Even if you don't spawn here, and you spawn blue, fucking lift up and snipe that barrel. That way it launches away from whoever's spawning snipe tower, if you see them on snipe tower. Obviously, if you spawn blue or snipe tower, don't fucking launch the snipe over to BR tower for them. So again, always find a BR. BR spawns there, and a BR spawns there. Snipe spawns here. But a huge thing, you guys, I see y'all strafing, which is great. You know, that can do it, but throw a crouch in there. That can fuck somebody up. It's been fucking me up. Another thing is wall glitching. Wall glitching only works with the left side of your reticle. So, I'll walk with my other controller that's stuck crouching, and I'll show y'all what I mean. So, if I hug in this wall, look how quickly I don't... Well, I guess it is kind of killing me. But that's because I'm not firing back. If I'm fighting back, bro, you're not going to be able to fucking... Like, there's just no contest. That only works if you're hugging the wall to the right and your reticle is, like, barely leaning over to the left. See how my reticle... It's changed with the FOV because I'm split screen, but you see how my reticle's barely hanging over? That's what you want. You don't want to have it, like, hanging on the wall, because then obviously you're shooting the wall, where some of your bullets might hit the wall. But again, you hold into the wall with your right side, shoot with the left. You can't do it like this. Like this, you're going to notice that your body's, like, way too exposed. Watch this. Yeah, see how fucking far my head is, dude? Even whenever I'm walking in, like, there's no... I'm just dead, you know? So again, that's a nice wall glitch. Here's another one. Literally anything can be a wall. You know, this could be a wall. You could fucking... Really, all that matters is you're walking right into a wall. But this one right here is the window wall glitch. Really OP. You can look to snipe tower. And basically, you can't be touched if you're holding that window wall glitch. It's almost impossible to kill you. Unless you do something, which is nading somebody out of a wall glitch. My dead zones are messed up on this controller, so it's really hard to aim. But again, you don't have to be static walking into a wall glitch. That makes it harder for you to be shot if you're shooting towards brackets. But then obviously you have a blind sight here, top mid, where you can't hit anybody, which is why you strafe in and out.
Gain the lead.
So you get the gist, you get the idea. So that is one wall glitch. Here's honestly one of the fucking coolest wall glitches. I didn't discover this till a while ago. You don't walk into this right here. You're not necessarily walking into that. You're kind of walking into this corner right here where my foot's at. And then anybody shooting you from brackets, only like 1 out of 3 of their shots is going to hit you. Now, as soon as somebody goes S-Tower, they're going to kill you. This really only works from here forward. So again, I'll try to, you know, get this going, but my bad, I keep throwing nades and this controller's auto-crouching. I'm going to throw nades a lot on accident because this controller is mapped to boxer, where B is nades instead of melee. So already, like look at this, my head's not even exposed. I'm dying, but that's because I'm doing it wrong. You know, my FOV is kind of fucked. But you try that in game, I guarantee you it's going to save you. Another thing you can do is, here's this. You know, in these 2v4 matches, because Insignia's cut the population, when people quit out, people like to hide. People are probably going to hide on this barrel right here. Be warned. Here's a god nade. If somebody's on S-Tower with snipe, chuck it there. See, on my other controller screen, it's landing S2, or I'm sorry, in brackets. But if you turn about this way and you throw, instead of here, turn here, it will land on snipe spawn, but like a little bit down the ramp. So yeah. Here's another thing. This right here is a wall glitch. If you hug into it, it's a little bit harder for you to get killed. Yeah, I can barely see myself. If I'll walk in here, you get the idea. I can't really shoot, because, you know, the other controllers, since and dead zones are fucked. That's another one. But, I don't know if I'll hit this first try. When people are one-shot, they tend to run in here. And a good way to, fuck with them... Oh, no. Is to soar like I just did, but you can throw a nade into that hallway. I call that suicide hallway. Because when you drop down in that hole in that hallway, that's suicide room. But, chuck a nade. I missed the second one, but obviously if that person's a one-shot, they're dead. Also, these little doorways, you can jump up on, but it's super predictable. Obviously you can jump up here, but if somebody sees you on the radar, it's probably not a smart idea to push. Maybe just chuck a nade, or peek and BXR, whatever you gotta do. But, be careful. Something else you can do. Let's see. Oh yeah, I know this is super basic, but I still don't see a lot of you doing this. That little jump there. There's this jump here. Oh wow, it auto-crouched for me. I'm surprised I got that. Obviously that. You can do a lot of, I think it's going to auto-crouch for me and it's going to make me die. But window hopping. Oh, my dead zones fucked me up. But if you jump and crouch in that window, you can get that jump. This right here is also a wall glitch. It's a really strong one as well. Oh, I thought I tipped that over. My FOVs are fucking me up, but you can walk and jump crouch off that. Or, I don't remember if you have to be host for this, but I believe... Nice. You can jump up like that. BXR, pretty much an instant kill. You just... Oh, I'm host. BXR. So, melee, reload, trigger. But pretty fast. You gotta be walking into them. What is something else? I don't know if I can quad. I'm pretty bad at OG. Okay. Let's see. Get your shields back. Let's see if I can do it on the Xbox controller.
Noob juggernaut.
I can't, but you get the general idea. It's trigger, trigger, reload, YY.
Noob juggernaut.
So kind of like that. So yeah, I mean that's most of lockout. Just don't drop down these. Drop down port. You can bounce a nade wherever you see on the radar. When you're lifting up, if you know somebody's going to push you, chuck a nade down there. If you think somebody's lifting, you can throw a plasma there. Or you can throw a regular nade, it'll bounce up. And you can finish them off. Jump here, straight, the XR melee, whatever you want to do. This is kind of a wall glitch. And then this one's super strong, especially on OG. Just hold right into this. And even if they walk up to these pillars, you would think they'd be able to see you, and they can. But they can't hit you for some reason, man. What else? I feel like there's something I'm missing. Oh, I might not be able to hit this because the FOV split screen is fucking me up. But, yeah. You would just jump and crouch. See, that thing I hit my head on, I would have been able to see that if I was full screen without a second controller. If you see somebody going for sword, man, chuck that nade. You don't have to wait for him, you know? You could even save a nade, pre-nade right there, finish him off. Or, if somebody's one-shot, they'll run there. But I'm going to show y'all one of the coolest things. So, I think I'm able to do this. Let's see. Sometimes when people are one-shot, they'll go here and they'll crouch and hide. You can nade people through a wall. I don't know if I'm able to hit these on OG. I don't know where those are landing. Alright, is there anything else? Oh yeah, here's another wall glitch. This one's pretty strong, but you can get naded out pretty easy. You don't really have to strafe in and out, but I would chuck a nade strafe after it explodes and just kind of finish them off. Obviously, dead zones on OG can't really be changed, but this one's really strong, man. Like, this one, they have to be pretty good with that nade placement, and even then, they kind of have to throw another nade to finish you. So yeah, there's that. What else could I give you guys? Is that it? There's not much to do. Oh yeah, here's another thing. If you know, you're fighting with somebody, they drop down, chuck a nade, they don't die. Don't push them from here. Honestly, don't even waste nades trying to bounce them off in there. They don't go far enough. Soar out, but aiming to the left side. That way you're not out in the open on the right side for them to easily see you. And then if you don't see them, obviously, to clean them up one shot on that wall or anything, still push up from the left side, straight in, out, whatever you gotta do. Throw another nade if you got to. But yeah, here's another jump. It'll save you some time. Just kind of crouch jump up there. If you're one shot, you can drop down here. Now, if somebody's chasing you down here, you can crouch here. Easy. Alright, what else can you do? Oh, yeah. So, here's another nade through the wall you can do. Sometimes when people are one shot, they'll come down here. I didn't mean to do that nade, but oh well. So obviously you can throw this nade from just about any angle you need to, but it'll kill them through the wall. Here's another wall glitch you can do. It kinda works, but might as well just pre-nade and then try and finish them off while they're walking towards you or jumping away. So yeah, there's that. I think that's about most wall glitches. There's one more left. Oh yeah, notice how, yes, I'm missing a lot of these, but if I can do it, other people can. Don't think everybody's cheating just because they're double shotting, dude. Okay, so if you hold into this wall, this is kind of a counter wall to somebody in window, but be careful if they have snipe. It only takes one shot. And you can try and nade them out of that. Obviously, I can't nade with this FOV. Yeah, so that's about it, guys. One more thing you can do is also be careful pushing up these. People like to hide. It's like a bot place to be. With the plasma, you know, you can't do too much. But with a regular nade, if you launch it off that wall, it will kind of land here or up here. Sometimes you'll get lucky and it's all the way over there. When people are camping with snipe here, this is kind of another wall glitch they can do, but it's also, it will fuck your melee up. If you're, let's say, I'm holding this wall, walking into it, and you're coming up here to melee me, you're not going to get the melee. It's going to fuck up, it's going to blank, and I'm going to BXR you, do whatever I gotta do to get you. Unless I'm bad, and I am bad, so I might fumble it. Other than that, that really might be it, man. I don't think there's any other god nades. Where will that land? Really just go around in customs, fucking around, throwing nades from across map, seeing where they land. That's the one scenario where it's a good idea to, you know, have a second controller. So you can see the other POV real time. But yeah, this is Faulty Shadow. I have like 50 different aliases online, so I don't know if I have another tag I'll be running. Also, if you do have host, these canisters give you like an extra little jump. Also, most of the time you're going to be off host. Just BXR, and it'll auto reload for you. It didn't do it for me because I'm host, but if you were to BXR and then start spam shooting right about there, it would auto fill your clip, and it would make it like infinitely more of a longer clip for you, so you wouldn't run out of ammo mid-fight. So yeah, I know I kind of rambled this, I didn't stage it up too well, but hopefully if you were hyped and wanted to learn, you watched it. I'll try and do a better job and remaster this with somebody else. But yeah. Again. Peace, boys. Split screen. I've already done the lockout tutorial, so we're going midship. Change rules, Juggernaut, because it gives you infinite ammo. Do 2-on-1 and set it to lockout, BR as primary, Magnum secondary. Oh, but again, you need a second controller. What I'm going to go over here is map movement, weapon spawns, and generally that. Over here, I believe this is blue. I might be wrong. I believe this is blue. Where pink, which is this right here, is on the left. So you got P1, P2, P2 phase, and P3. This is called P Street. This would be blue P Street. You can jump crouch up there to get the P3. You can even crouch jump on here and walk. I don't know if I can do it on this FOV, but crouch jump on there. You can hide on here, wait for somebody to push, kill them. But here's a pretty strong wall glitch right here. Again, the basics are hug the wall, walking into it with the right. You're walking right into a wall and holding your reticle out. So, see, I'm barely visible there.
Lost the lead.
Okay, so that's one wall glitch. This one's equally as strong, but this one is a little bit more strong leading up to that. I believe on this one, somebody walking towards would be able to see me. Yeah. This right here is a wall glitch too. I wouldn't be able to see unless I was over here, and even then I would have to strafe in and out. On that one, if I'm walking to the right, I can't hit you. Walking here, I also can't hit you. So it's kind of a fucked up, you know, strafe in and out. And that's how you get somebody out of a wall. You nade them out. So yeah, that's one wall glitch. Oh, what else is there? Oh yeah, I don't think this is always... Yeah, actually I think this is always a Magnum spawn right there. But again, if you're spawning SMG starts, get rid of it. Find you a BR. BR spawn here, basically on one of these sides of window, depending on if you're on blue base or red base. Red base is whenever P or pink is to the right. So remember, red right. And another BR spawns bottom in basement. So there's another one in that basement, and then in red basement here with me, there's that. Here's a quick lift. Instead of doing the long, predictable lift movement where somebody can nade you out, jump and melee you, whatever, do a quick lift. I might fail this. No, I predicted that. Oh my god, bro. Fuck. That was kind of a quick lift, but not really. I guess you would call it a short lift. Kinda like that, but again, this FOV is like really fucking me up. That's a little bit better. Here's another thing you can do. This, I will guess you could call this a head glitch. It's a little bit hard for the other person to hit you. So if I was to wrap around map... If I'm walking up, you're gonna hit me first, most likely. Obviously, I'm not doing this as well. Technically, you know, I should be like... My head shouldn't be as obvious. Yeah, that's one. If you want to be sneaky, I learned this the other day. You can technically push this one out. I blew it up, but you can push that out and hide behind it. Nade spawn here, on this bubble. I've already picked them up. This is better than that bubble. That bubble, looking towards P2, doesn't work as good because you're peeking out with the right side of your head. Here, my head isn't peeking out because I'm doing it with the left side. So if I was to go P on my other controller... I can see myself, but not as well. And I could do it better. This is only... I'm only this far out because I'm expecting somebody to be there. But obviously, if you're here, it's easy pickings. I'm gonna kill you before you can kill me. Here, again, that's the only reason. I would be, you know, strafing and out. So that's one. Obviously, you can nade. Nading is the best way. Here's another nade you can do. It's pretty OP. Nade the ceiling. And it will pretty much land on a shotgun. Or, in that case, it would be sword up there. I'm split screen, so I'm not landing these things, but they should be landing here. What's something else you can do? Okay, yeah. Here's another wall glitch. Again, because you're walking into it with the right side of your body. How should I do this? Oh. I know this might be annoying for you guys, but you gotta see it like this. If you want to get better, you gotta be willing to improve. Some of you guys just aren't getting better because nobody's here to teach you. So that is a wall glitch. If I was to, I know it looks like I'm out in the open, but like you would not be able to hit me as much as I'm able to hit you. Like, look at this. Look how long it takes for me to die. What was that, like 5, 6 shots instead of 4? So that's one. But you see where that controller is? The one standing still? It's kind of in the position for another wall glitch. So the counter to this wall glitch that I'm strafing into right now is to walk into this. So that's a pretty good wall glitch. Is there anything? Oh yeah, here's another one. I used to not be able to get down. I'm not as good on OGU with it, but on cart, and I'm assuming MCC, I should be pretty good at it. I know you might be thinking, why am I only focusing on wall glitches? But that's because I've kind of already shown you most of the map movement. I know it also probably looks like I'm not... Look, you can't even see my head. But I can see you. So yeah, that's one thing. Is there another wall glitch or anything I can show you? So I've shown you P. Oh. This is a pretty good one right here. Head glitch, wall glitch, whatever you want to call it. I know somebody in the comments is going to be nerding out saying, it's not a wall glitch, that's a head glitch. Shut your bitch ass up. I can't see you, but you can probably see me. So yeah. Out. Dead. Whatever you want to do. Here's something else. If you're one shot, don't just go hide here, bro. Start hugging into this wall, watching the radar. If your shields are coming in, or whatever you want to do, you can jump, but still hold right. It might throw them off enough that your shields will come back. And you can still get a shot in before they start aiming at you. So yeah, there's that. When you're one shot here, don't just start running there. You're a little bit too easy. Walk into this. You can throw a nade there. Not that one. I mean, that works, but if you throw a sticky there, and they push out the front, it will actually go through the floor and fuck them up. I believe if you throw a stick here, it will kill the player. I don't know if that applies to OG. We're about to find out. So people one shot will hide here. I didn't get that. I think it was kind of finicky. Oh, I think I'm dumb. I think you're supposed to... I think you honestly are supposed to throw it up there. But yeah, there's that. Is there anything else I'm missing? I don't believe there's any wall glitches over here. Oh yeah, so sword will spawn there, shotgun will spawn there, a BR sometimes will spawn underneath me. Not where I'm standing, but you know, in there by the explosive thingy. I've shown you those BRs, I've shown you the stickies there, there. I don't know where the regular nades are, but fuck it. Looks like there's more sticks there. You can jump up here by walking into it and crouching. You don't have to do it that way. You could walk backwards and jump crouch into it. I'm not as good as that one, but yeah. Also, let's see if I can time this. There's a couple places people can spawn. I believe people can spawn here, like P1, somewhere. I think they can spawn out on the open here. I believe they can spawn basement. I believe they can spawn somewhere in here, I think right there. And in car. Usually they spawn cars here. Again, so basements, car, atop of a base, or sometimes I'll even spawn out on the fucking open somewhere in front of each of these basement doors. But yeah, if you're holding P tower, look at each window, because they'll either spawn out in the open, somewhere on window for you easily to see, in a basement, and you might see them running around lifting or something, and car. The reason I'm saying that is sometimes you'll hear them spawn on you. If you don't hear anybody spawn in, that's when you start looking around you, because they spawn far away from you. So yeah, let's get into combos. So in the last video I showed you BXR. That's BXR. So melee reload trigger. You know, it depends on your control scheme. There's advantages to switching it from default to boxer, because then I can look in melee simultaneously. See, left trigger becomes my melee instead of B. So I could aim my BXRs, or my BXBs, whatever I want to do. But speaking of BXB, let's get into that. So, if my clip isn't full, if I try and BXB now, it's a little bit slower. It doesn't actually work. But at the same time, it's still faster than just spamming melee like I'm doing now. But if I don't have full ammo and I try and BXB, it's way faster. So that's a BXB right there. There's another one. I don't think I can do it. It's RRBX. It's kind of like a slow double shot. So it's shoot, shoot, melee, reload. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get this down, guys. How did I not die? But yeah, I mean, you get it. So there's BXR, the easiest one, but it'll like take you all a minute to realize it. But there's something that's kind of a cheat. It's way better on Vista. OG, it's a little bit slower. But if you suck at BXR, this should help you. What I did there was BYY. So it looks like this. Melee, YY. Melee, YY. This is what a YY should look like. Not necessarily like that, a little bit faster. See how my weapon's barely disappearing? This is a slow YY. That's not fast enough. It's gotta be like this. Like you're just quickly double tapping Y. People will also chain that into a quad. Like that. So you're meleeing YY and then trigger. So melee, YY, shoot. It's a little bit more consistent. Because it gives you time to line it up. Honestly, you could melee YY double shot. That's something I really have a lot of fun doing. But it's all up to you. But yeah. Another cool thing to know is on midship, and it might be other maps, whenever you kill somebody, they, you can try and force their spawn. All you gotta do is jump up off the ground, and sometimes they will spawn underneath you. Because if you're on the ground, they could spawn on you, but if you're on the ground, they won't spawn on you.
Killing spree.
Fuck, it's not doing it. I don't know if it's an OG thing, or it's because it's my host, you know? But you'll see on Warlock. Yeah, guys, that's midship. So again, BR starts Juggernaut, Magnum secondary. Going to look for wall glitches, spawn tactics, and what else? Combos. Weapon spawns. Good amount of stuff. I believe this here is needles. A needler would spawn here. Nades should spawn here. Obviously there's colors. Shotguns should spawn by each portal here. Here's a cool thing, it's quick lifting. As soon as you start to feel yourself lifting, press jump. Usually it's whenever you hear the sound, but you can also feel it. That's less predictable than somebody just, you know, lifting up in here getting fucked. You can shoot through this crack. But it's more often than not other people who shoot you through that crack, so I don't know if you need to focus on that one too much. You can wall glitch in these, kinda works. But more often than not, people will be wall glitching you from a pillar. Yeah, there's that. You can you know, stand on these. What else is there? I wouldn't go bottom mid personally. I believe shotgun spawns there as well. And maybe even some nades, but I don't fuck with it enough, so I'm not going to show you. If you want a wall glitch, you can hold right into this one. Yeah, this one's a way better wall. And it's dark, so it's hard for people to see you. But it's a little bit more OP if you hold it on one of these that allows you to look bottom mid. Because if you're here, not only can you see movement top mid, you can see movement passing through there and predict somebody porting. Here's an OP as fuck wall glitch. I love this wall. So it's a lot easier because I'm stationary, just firing out, and you gotta strafe out and move and be predictable, because if you jump out there, you're fucked. The only way I could see that being good is if you were this dead guy, you know, trying to kill me out of that wall, throw a nade, jump over here, throw another nade, expect me to port. If you see somebody going through port, don't push out like this, jump backwards, because a lot of the times they're going to be hiding there. And whenever you jump backwards, if you don't see them there, immediately turn around because you might get back smacked.
Lost the lead.
Let's see where this motherfucker's
Gained the
spawn.
lead.
Fuck, couldn't get him to spawn. I swear it's not the same as an online game. But yeah, there's that. Obviously, camo will spawn here. I believe it's every minute. It's pretty OP. What else is there to do? See if I can force this to spawn. Oh my god. If you stand about here, or if you kind of stand walking off here, people tend to spawn down there. You can hear them spawn down there, underneath you. There's a higher chance for it. That's what I'm trying to get, but it's not happening. BRs spawn on this platform, so in SMG game types, get you a fucking BR before everybody else gets one. Try and get your boys to get one too. Oh yeah. Where am I? Red, yeah. Oh, it's gonna happen, yep. This is gonna be the controller that lives. Alright. So a lot of the times, somebody one-shot will kind of hide here. You should, in theory, be able to nade through that. That didn't kill him because I didn't nade it close enough to the edge, but that's not the purpose. See how the explosion is here, not even close to the edge? It goes through the wall. I believe you might be able to nade through the bottom too. Let's see. Okay, nope. But there's another cool thing you can do. If you're fighting with somebody, they're one shot, you see them drop down over there, or run past there, pre-nade. Let it roll off into this little crevice. It will hit them. So that's one. I don't know if you can jump on here. I think you can, I'm just not good at it. So I'm probably not going to get it, but that's something I advise y'all practice. I think yellow and blue are easier. There are super bounces, I'm just not good at them. It's something else y'all should practice. Here's another pretty OP wall glitch. This only really works though if somebody doesn't know you're in the wall glitch, if they don't expect you to, because it's pretty easy to defeat from up here. But yeah, that's a wall glitch. That might be it for Warlock, unfortunately. You can throw nades out there and they'll land. Like, if somebody's there, you throw that nade, it'll fuck them up. but usually you want it to be a regular. Anything else in my time, guys? Because I've shown you lift wall glitch. This is technically one too. This is kind of a blind side for somebody over there. Anything else, man? I don't think so. Just use your ports. One of the things I like to do is when somebody dies, I like to look at the scoreboard, and then right when their X's, I'll walk through, like whenever they spawn back in, and they'll either spawn here or here, typically, and you'll be able to, you know, catch them off guard, grenade, whatever you gotta do, and if you don't see them there, port back to where you were originally, and they might be there. Yeah, that should be it for Warlock Come Up Please. I know these videos are kind of long. I hope you watched them all. If you didn't,